thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be using the Dovecraft Premium Twilight Wishes paper. I'm using the 6x6 pad. You can see lots of lovely patterns in there to decorate this little trifold card here. So it's a little Dovecraft one. Again, it's a 6x6 and it folds into the centre. So what I've done is opened the card up, measured in 5 centimetres from each side, scored that and then folded it. So then you end up with a card that sits up like this, and then I'm going to decorate these sides. So I've gone ahead and I have used some gold mirror card and I have cut that to 7 centimetres by 14.5, and then a piece of patterned paper from the pad at 6.5 centimetres by 14, and that is going to go in there. I've done exactly the same with another 2 pieces to go here. This is the inside of the card. I have then cut 2 strips of this pattern, which are 4.5 centimetres wide by 14.5 centimetres long. They're going to go in there. Another one. And then I have used the gold mirror card again, and that is 4.5 centimetres wide by 14.5 long for there. So 4 centimetres by 14, this pattern piece here. I'm going to glue all of these together. I'm going to use the Dot and Dab, this is the Dot and Dab permanent glue runner tape, to attach all of these pieces to each other and then to the card, and then I'll turn it over and do the front. That's all the pieces glued in place. You see a lovely shine off that when you can see the nice mirror card behind, and it shows off the lovely foiling and some of the papers. So that's them all in place. There you are, and that's how the card's going to stand when it's finished. And then I've gone ahead and I have pre-cut some gold card again and some of the star foiled paper from the pad to go on the front. So I'm just going to fold this over, and these pieces of gold foil are 7 centimetres wide by 14.5 long. So this is 6.5 centimetres wide by 14 long, and these 2 pieces are going to go on both sides of the front. So we'll just go ahead and attach those in the same way with the same glue runner. For the inside of the card, I've cut a 9.5 centimetre circle of gold mirror card and an 8.5 centimetres diameter circle of this patterned paper from the set, and I'm just going to glue these together. That, and then attach those to the centre of the card. This time you've got to remember that this centre piece will be sitting up like this. So you don't want to put the glue right across, otherwise that won't open. So, and you need to remember obviously that it's going to be the right way up if this has got a pattern on it. So just down at the centre here, I'm going to put some glue, a little bit there, and attach that on there. And just make sure that you haven't put too much on, and that should sit up nicely like this, and will hang over the sides like that. Then I've gone ahead and I have used this little bauble die, that nice little Simply Creative one, and the gold card again, and I've cut out 3 gold baubles. I've used the white card with a Simply Creative with Love Christmas die. It's got a little bit of holly up at the top there, and I've cut that out in white, and I'm just going to attach these then on here with the Dot and Dab Tacky Glue again. Don't want too much because you don't want that coming out through the, just put one in the centre there. You don't want too much of it so that it comes out through the holes in the die cut. just a little bit. It actually doesn't take too much to hold that in place anyhow, so put one on, and then if you put the centre one on first and get that in place, then it's easy enough to know where you're going to put the rest of them. There we are. That's that. Just hold that down, and then we'll take this little white one, and again just a little bit of glue on the back. Just take a little bit off on my mat there, too much glue, and pop that on there in the centre again. Now, that would look lovely obviously with some little pearls or diamonds on it, but you've got to remember that that's on the inside of the card, and when this folds over it you don't want too much stuff poking up, otherwise it'll come out through the front of the card. So when the card's opened up, it will open up like that and then sit back like this. Now for the front of the card I have cut a circle the same size from the gold mirror. So this is 9.5 centimetres again, and this time I'm going to decorate that because we don't need to worry about it being 3D or anything. It can sit up as much as possible in the front for decoration. So with a Simply Creative Gem Snowflake sticker, really nice one, and I'm just going to attach that on here, and then I'll attach that to the front of the card. So just carefully peel that off the backing paper and attach it on here. That's it attached. And then because this is going on to the front and this obviously needs to open again, I've got to make sure then that there's half of this. So you can use this as a guideline and just put glue or tape on the back. I'm using glue this time because I may need to move it around just to make sure it's centered. So a drop of glue, sorry, but just make sure I have it facing me so that this is the right way around, and then pop that on there. Just hold it in place for a second or two. It's easy enough to get that straight because of the pattern's quite symmetrical. And then the card will open like this. So there's the finished card. Open it up and it sits up like this. And you can write on the back of the card. You can also write in here.